The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, Realty USA agents. This is Bob Patterson with eNeighborhoods. Thank you for attending our Design Center Realty USA webinar today. We'll quickly get into what's called Next program. As you see at the top left, it says eNeighborhoods Next. We refer to this as Next Neighborhood Expert Tools. So one of the things you need to be aware of that when you got your login credentials the other day via email, one of the things that you were asked to do was to fill out your profile. So with your profile information, you can go in and change it if you need to. And ways to do that is at the top right-hand corner right here where you see your little head and shoulders here. That's where you can actually go in and make changes to your profile. You may have seen this through some previous webinars you might have attended when we're talking about the CMA or other webinars this past week. So when you go in, one of the items I want you to be aware of with regard to the profile, as this window pops up. So on this window, this actual page here that you're looking at, there's actual tabs here at the top left that gives you the ability to actually change. So there's personal information, designations, your photo, your logo, design, email, edit password, custom MLS, and report settings. You can make changes on any of these fields except where it's name. That's an embedded name. Where it says license number, you don't have to worry about that. Other parts of the country require a license number. Designations, from the pull-down menu, you can pick the designations that you have that you can add over on the right-hand side by just clicking on it. Your photo, I've uploaded my photo here, logo, your Realty USA logo. Design, under the design theme, this is where you can upload logos that will show up on your brochures or business cards, whatever you decide within design to add on. As an example, the Good Faith Housing or Equal Opportunity Housing, it's got the house logo. You can add any of those under these logos. Update logo 1, 2, or 3, you can add that. As well as you can, if you have a bulk mail like postage logo that you can add to it as well, you can upload that bulk mail too so it'll show up on your cards if you wish to print your own cards. Email signature is pretty self-evident. Your name will show up from your profile, or you can actually go in here and change your actual email address. You can update your actual password, use your old password and your new and retype. Currently within the change password, you may have a system crash with eNeighborhoods, but it will change your password. Just log back in. We're working on repairing that. Custom, you can add additional pages and add custom headers. Make sure to pick which MLS you're associated with. Here I've got New York, Greater Binghamton. Just do the pull-down menu, and it'll get you to it. Report settings, these are all inherent within some of the other programs, such as the CMA, Buyer Tour, or Envoy, or the Neighborhood Report. I won't go into these, but you need to watch the other webinars, and we can talk more about these pages. Any changes to make any of these, you want to make sure you hit Finish, and that will save all of those. So at the top here, the different graphics you see at the top, Envoy, CMA, Buyer Tour, DesignCenter, Maps. You do not have access to eNeighborhoods website. You have direct marketing, you have contacts, training, and you don't have access to homes.com. Today, though, we're going to talk about DesignCenter. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the DesignCenter itself. I'm already logged into it. However, I'm going to go over here to where it says Project Types. So there's 4 different project types. A flyer being a flyer that you might want to add or put out in front of the lawn when they have the open box or whatever it might be. Brochure is a typical brochure. It's, as it says here, trifold property brochure with a wide selection of designs. You can do a postcard. We have a standard and jumbo, and we have a property card. A property card, as you see here, it says dual-sided business cards sized properly. Size property cards. So make sure that everything that you're looking at, we always have a description and explanation of whatever it is you want to do. Whenever you go in any of these 4 modules within Design Center, you can always look to the left, and it'll show you instructions as well. So you can either do a new and start a whole new brochure if you wish, but I've already got a property address up here, 3622 Gannon Street. I'm using as an example. So I've just got some different information in here. These pull-down menus, you can either go in the pull-down menu and add additional items with regard to features on the house. You can also put remarks in as well. I have not uploaded a photo. It doesn't really matter. You can upload a photo, but if you import data, you can import listing data, your active listings. When you import your listings from the export, so as an example, you go into, I'm signed up as a Greater Binghamton agent. I can go in, find my active listings, export them, import them back into eNeighborhoods. As you do it, import MLS data. When you do that, it's just going to ask you to go close this window. You can browse on your, so here's my desktop with a bunch of different files on it. So it'll allow you to get in there and do that. Just once you've browsed it and picked that particular file you're going to import, hit upload file, and it'll bring all the listing data for that subject listing of yours so you can do a flyer. That's the actual property details. So in all of our modules, we always do a 1, 2, 3. We always do a step method. You can either advance forward by clicking these or hitting the forward arrow here. So I'm going to go to the Publish tab. There's 3 different things you can do in the Publish tab. You can either print a report. It's going to create a PDF. You can actually print the flyer in this case. You can email the flyer, or you can post the report to the web, which essentially is you can post this flyer to the web. So if you wanted to post a specific flyer to the web and you want to send it to a printer so they'll print out a very good flyer, you can do that as well. We have a Realty USA flyer that resides under the EN Classic Flyers. We also have premium flyers, we have customizable flyers, we have EN Classic. I'm going to talk about Classic for a second. So that we have different design themes in here, but we have a Realty USA design theme already included in here. So here's just an example of it right here with the Realty USA header on it. So with the premium flyers, there's no design theme for the premium flyers. Premium flyers just have a lot of different looks with regard to what you can pick from. So as an example here, says elegant columns, fruit punch light, image description, beachfront, there's palm trees, sunset, kayak. So you can take a look at these different looks and pick which one of your flyers you wish it to be. So here's some of the, here's a backyard flyer, for instance. So with the photo, your information, all of your information will propagate on this flyer. The Realty USA logo will be here. The photo will be here. What you're seeing here is just a mock-up of how your actual flyer would look. All the pertinent information that you've added to it will show up here as well. So again, you can either print this out at your desk or home or wherever. It's created in a PDF format. You can email it to someone if you'd like, or you can just post it on the web if you'd like to as well. The other is customizable flyers. Customizable flyers give you the ability to actually, you've got some different images you can pick from, but you can also change the fonts. You can change the color as well. And we also, if you have Adobe Acrobat and you're pretty adept at using it, you can also use the Adobe Acrobat as well to make changes to your existing customizable flyer itself. So again, with the customizable flyer, it's going to give you different themes to pick from, but you're going to have access to making a little bit more customization with regard to your particular flyer. So I'm going to go back over to the EN flyer. I'm going to go back over to Realty USA. going to go under print report. I'm going to go post to the web, just so to give you an example of this. Hit run report.